Are UFOs and aliens real, or simply just another conspiracy theory? Well, based on this shocking new information, it doesn't seem like either of them are really conspiracy theories, as a new military whistleblower claims that the United States government has a UFO retrieval program. So we have seen countless videos of what appears to be UFOs throughout the years. But what we don't know is our own military's involvement of such other life forms. Now, of course, NASA and other government agencies, which, by the way, we hate government agencies around here, have repeatedly claimed that there's no credible evidence of extraterrestrial activity here on Earth, attributing most sightings to natural phenomena or human-made objects. But there's a brand new video from News Nation showing an Air Force veteran named David Grush claiming that our government is actually covering up UFOs. Shocking. Shocking. You know, the idea that our government would be covering up information from its people wouldn't be the first, okay? This would not be the first time our government is hiding stuff from us. He claims that he has seen with his own two very eyes a secret crash retrieval program for UFOs. He even alleges that the United States has recovered dead bodies from aliens. Yeah, from a different species. Bodies from a different species. What is going on? This is actually real, and our military, our government, is involved in it and doesn't want us to know about it, wants to gaslight us and call us crazy for even talking about it. So I want to show you guys this clip from News Nation of this Air Force veteran, David Grush, explaining just this.
You are one of the most trusted former intelligence officials in the US defense and intelligence establishment.
Yes, I was.
You were trusted with the most intimate secrets.
Yes.
Grush sitting down with award-winning investigative journalist Ross Coulthart, who's reporting for News Nation and has spent years reporting on the UFO question.
What conclusion did you come to at the end of your time on the UAP task force?
The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
You're kidding.
No. I thought it was totally nuts, and I thought at first I was being deceived. It was a ruse. People started confiding in me. They approached me. I have plenty of current and former senior intelligence officers that came to me, many of which I knew almost my whole career, that confided in me they were a part of a program. They named the program. I've never heard of it. And they told me, based on their oral testimony, and they provided me documents and other proof, that there was, in fact, a program that the UAP task force was not read into.
So, as you can see, this Air Force veteran says that we unequivocally have proof of non-human spacecrafts that have landed or crashed on our planet. Wow, and our government is involved and doesn't want to tell us. Why do they not want to tell us? Do they want to not freak us out? Do they want to study up? Are they working with the aliens? What is going on? David Grush claims that our government has been recovering crafts from a different species for decades now. So this isn't just happening now. This has been going on for decades. And you have to think about all the people that work with our government that are involved. Obviously, they have to sign agreements that they're not going to tell other people about it. But I just wonder how many people have known that this is going on. And then for them to see our government gaslight us and say that we're crazy for thinking that there's UFOs or for claiming that there's aliens, and just see our government lie to us. Like, if I was them, I mean, I know our government lies to us, but if I were them, I would think, wow, what else is our government lying to us about? You can't trust a single word coming from our government. Always remember that every single piece of information that the government tells us is exactly what they want to tell us. Like, we only know what their government wants us to know. He has now filed a whistleblower complaint saying he gave what he calls the classified proof to Congress and the intelligence community inspector general. Unfortunately, of course, like right now we're like, okay, show us the proof. You're already talking about it. Show us the proof. But apparently he says he can't show us the proof due to national security reasons, which it's always annoying. Like, it's like when someone tells you, like, oh, I was going to tell you something, but I don't want to tell you it now. That's the most annoying thing to hear. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, don't even sprinkle some information out if you're not going to give us the full story. It's annoying. So it's kind of annoying that we're not seeing proof, but he says it's due to national security reasons. Whatever those are, I feel like that could be used as an excuse to not give out information for a number of reasons. It sounds very an excuse that our government loves to give us, in my opinion. I know he's trying to expose the government right now, but it seems like he's still got a piece of the government within him. He also says that he has not seen photos of the alleged aircrafts himself, but has spoken to countless other intelligence officials that have, and he trusts them. If he is telling the truth, the entire American public has been lied to and gaslighted by our government for decades. And like I said earlier, this is not the first time. This is very classic US government behavior towards its people. They lied to us about the Vietnam War. They're lying to us right now about what's going on in Ukraine, or as I call it, Gaycrane. So it's not a shock that our government is lying to us, but it's pretty interesting to see. We've always heard about aliens, but maybe it is true. Maybe it is true. And I would say, like, we're one planet, one solar system, one galaxy, one Milky Way. I think that's the way it goes. I've not learned about the planets since like middle school. So this is just based off of, who knows? I think that's correct. I hope that's correct. And if it's not correct, I'll blame my gender for it. Just a dumb woman. What can I say? But yeah, so the idea that there's other life forms seems plausible. Doesn't mean it's for sure. Doesn't mean it's for sure a thing, but it seems plausible that we're not the only life form in existence if we only exist in one tiny little part of the entire solar system and galaxy. It's crazy. All this crazy stuff. But I wanted to show you this one last clip of him explaining more details onto this, and then we will conclude the video.
If you're right, if you're telling us the truth, everyone, the entire American public, has been lied to for decades.
Yeah, there's a sophisticated disinformation campaign targeting the U.S. populace, which is extremely unethical and immoral.
You are saying to the human race, for the first time, an official intelligence representative at a high level from the US government is saying publicly, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone. Absolutely, the data points empirically that we're not alone, yeah.
Do we have bodies? Do we have species of
Well,
non-human?
naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. And believe it or not, as fantastical as that sounds, it's true.
So like the host said, this is the first time in American history that we've had an actual intelligence officer say that there's proof of other life forms that are a different species from a different planet. And so this is a pretty remarkable, in the whole, if you follow alien stuff, UFO stuff, this is a pretty remarkable piece of information to learn. And I know we have not seen actual proof with our own eyes, but he is an ex-military official, and he says that we unequivocally have proof and evidence of other life forms that have been in America, where we've recovered spacecrafts and recovered their dead bodies. Our government is keeping it from us. So it is shocking, and I'm curious to see what comes of this. Some say that this is just a little facade and just a psyop to keep us distracted from what the government is actually doing. So I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, our government's lying to us. Our government is gaslighting us. We probably have aliens. This is the first time we've had hard proof of aliens. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Now make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every single weekday. So subscribe, like, comment, share, help me grow the channel. We're going to be doing some live streams with some pretty big guests very soon. So you're going to want to subscribe. You're going to want to hit the notification bell so you're updated whenever I'm posting and live. And I will see you guys tomorrow.